Inclusion means that everyone's involved. It doesn't matter who you are, what your background is.
Diversity means to me different color of your skin, shape, size, religious background.
Inclusion means to me everybody working together and coming towards a common goal and doing a good job and doing it safely.
Diversity is to recognize that we are different, and we are to see each other's strengths and work on each other's strengths. That is diversity.
I've never woken up and had a sinless day that I can remember. So I'm not perfect, and far from it. You know, and I'm not the perfect Christian. I'm just the Christian that knows that I need Jesus. You know, growing up, you know, I was just your normal guy. You know, I growing up through high school, playing all sorts of sports. You know, baseball, basketball, golf, football. You know, and somewhere along the line there, you know, I lost my way. Started drinking. You know, I got caught up in drinking and doing drugs, and it just continued to drive me deeper and deeper into a hole. One morning when I was 23 years old, and I'll never forget this, when I was actually sitting on the rooftop of a friend's house watching the sun come up, and I just had this feeling where I just, you know, at some point I just called out to God. I said, Lord, if you're out there, you know, I know that this is not what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And that was just the beginning. I got baptized, I gave my life to the Lord, I met the love of my life. We adopted our beautiful son, Jaden. You know, I have an incredible job, which I love going to every day. You know, the Lord has just led my path. He just continues every day to show himself to me, to give me the power and strength to get up, get out of bed, and deal with the mess that we all see on TV every morning. We know that the world is a crazy place, and you know, so I don't have to add to that craziness, I guess. As a Christian, I just find it getting harder and harder to live out my values and still be respected, or not seen as hateful or weird because you know, I don't agree with somebody's lifestyle or self-gratification and promiscuity and that sort of stuff. You know, people look at me like I'm judgmental because I don't personally live that way. It's just society's just heading in a different direction, and it's just getting more difficult. I have this Bible verse, you know, Colossians 3:23. I have that hanging on the outside of my cube. And you know, one day I got called into my manager's office, and he informed me that somebody had called HR, and you know, I guess complained that I have this Bible verse up, and I didn't want to take it down, but I would move it inside my cube. And I personally don't see how that could be offensive to somebody. But you know, for instance, you know, the shipyard promotes things that I may not agree with on my moral compass. I know the shipyard sponsors an LGBT Pride Day, which I'm okay with that. I mean, that's the shipyard's prerogative. But you know, at the same time, you know, I want to have this Bible verse up on it, but I got to take it down. It just seems like, you know, and it's not just from a Christian perspective, but in society, it seems like in order to cater to one group, you got to put off another. There's groups around here at the shipyard that during their lunch hour, you know, for the half hour, that's personal time, like to get together and dive into the Lord's Word. I mean, if you're not a Christian, I welcome you to come in, because it's for everybody. God's love is not just for Christians, it's for everybody. A lot of people look at us and think that, you know, we're just holier than thou and we're judgmental, and that's not the Christian message. The Christian message is a message of love. That does not say unless you're gay, unless you're black, unless you're white. You know, that is for all people. Amen. And so to me, if we just did that more every day, this world would be a much better place.